The US dollar index is ripping higher, up over 1% today heading into the early afternoon session. The dollar strength really shouldn't come as any surprise. Powell's discussion, the words that he had to say earlier this morning definitely are affecting the markets, but the next chart really tells the story. Here we have an overlay chart of the US dollar index with the US 10-year yield. Now, this was the theme, the story last year, yields and rates. And this continues to be the main theme driving markets. Now, these lines look very similar. Of course, we had that dollar sell-off after peaking last September. It really didn't experience in rates, right? What I want you to focus on is the lower pane. Now, this is a 126-day rolling correlation. Now, I chose a longer time frame because I wanted to capture the more structural environment that we're in, which is rising rates, stronger dollar. So I chose a longer time frame for roughly six months. We see here back in late 2021, fall 2021, the correlation really started to kick in, that positive correlation between the dollar and rates. Now, remember back then, that's when Powell was coming out and the Fed was coming out saying, hey, this inflation thing, it's transitory. Well, not long after that, in early March of 2022, they started hiking. And that's when this correlation really started to kick in gear. And that's when dollar strength really started to hit other global currencies. Now, since then, this 126-day rolling correlation has remained positive. And after briefly catching lower as the dollar sold off again and rates did not, is kicking back. It's kicking back into gear here. So with the rates rising, not only in the US, but around the world, it really shouldn't come as a surprise that the dollar is catching higher. And lo and behold, the US dollar index is catching above that 105 level that I've mentioned in the past. Now, why is 105 a big level for me? Well, because the market has shown me that it's an important level. Back in spring 2022, resistance. Late summer became support, right? So this is a key polarity zone that is now acting as resistance from the January high and the February high, which now, as of today, I believe it's printing 105.42.5 right now, right? It's up almost a little over 1%. I mean, that's a big move for the dollar index. That's a big move for any currency. I mean, the euro, the pound, the Aussie, the Swiss franc, the CAD are all down more than 100 pips today. I mean, the dollar is making moves. So as long as the dollar index is above 105, could be headed back up towards 110. And the pivot lows from October of last year. That's what I'm eyeing. And risks are simply to the upside for the dollar right now, which means risk assets are probably going to come under increased selling pressure. So I know it's a new year. A lot of things have started to change. We do want to continue to look for stocks to buy, not sell, with the understanding that there's still going to be plenty of selling pressure out there with this new bout of dollar strength. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, reach out to info@All-Star Charts. Love hearing from you. And you can always follow along at Ian Culley on Twitter. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you tomorrow.